So, there's a bunch of shit we don't understand. And I know we did an episode on this way back. This is part two of things we just don't understand.
Which is a lot because I don't understand anything anymore. Okay,
right.
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up.
We say only if you can keep up. There's shit I can't keep up with. I like to think of myself as a fairly decently smart person. I can grasp ideas. I can understand. I'm not dumb, okay? You're not dumb. We're smart people. We are.
I don't think myself as a smart person.
Oh, I think you are.
I think I'm not. But it's okay.
I think we're pretty, for the most part, we're logical.
I feel like I'm logical, not smart.
Well, I think you're smart.
I think your kids are smarter than I am.
I think they're smarter than a lot of people. It's kind of scary sometimes.
Okay, anyway.
But point is,
your beautiful little indigo
how
children.
can we be smart and grasp things and understand and find solutions and then there's things like this that we do every day that we just it just doesn't. I can't wrap my head around it. Little things, okay? I'm gonna start with like when time began. How did they start measuring time? I know they had the stars and the sun and they used different ways of knowing the time of day, but when did they start using how did they start using clocks? Like, I know there were bells, there were people ringing bells and people knocked on doors to wake people up for work, and I know all of that, but the first clock, who knew what time it was when they started?
Who knew
the first
there were
clock?
only 12 hours,
right?
It was going to be a 12-hour clock.
I'm going to make this clock and I'm going to start it at 12:02 p.m. because that's how do you know what time it is to start that, and then how do you get that word spread to the rest of the world that it's 12:02 p.m.
Well, see, back then they had an ancient TikTok.
Right.
I don't know.
Right?
Seriously. That right there, those big questions that I don't think we're meant to know.
Yeah.
They will send me into an existential crisis.
I start thinking about something simple like that, and then it gets so much deeper, and then I'm like, oh, maybe it is just coexisting realities and they all loop together and it all never actually started. It just all exists at the same time, and then I get really deep to where I can't even understand my own thoughts anymore.
I don't go that deep. Jesus.
Because I'm like, who really started?
Okay, so I have a thing with time zones.
Yes.
Who the fuck decided we're going to split the world up and all these different things, and we're going to go hours before and hours after, so we're not all in the same time right now. Right now where we are,
yes,
it is a different time than where people are in fucking...
So here's the thing.
What was that noise?
Probably my phone going off.
So in California right now, it is a different time than where we are in the Midwest.
I have a friend that lives in Puerto Rico, and then I have a friend that lives across the country, and they're in different time zones than me. And I'm like, when I message them, I'll be like, oh my gosh, wait, I have to remember. Not just that, the couple hours, the fact that in other parts of the world, it's already tomorrow. Some places, it's still yesterday.
Yeah.
It's still, I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
I know what time zones mean. I understand that. But I have to sit and really think, how is it already tomorrow over there? How is it still yesterday over there? What? Are we even in the same place, the same world?
And then other planets. Other planets, they say time is 1 minute is 7 hours.
Yeah.
Or 1 day is a year.
The whole space-time continuum is so wild.
It's. I think there's certain things on this planet we're literally not meant to understand, and that's fine. But at least give me a brief description,
right?
And I can look this stuff up, but I can't.
Exactly.
There's no answer.
Yeah.
There are theories.
Yes.
There's no fucking answer. But who was the man? Because I know it was a fucking man.
It had to be a man
that decided that we're gonna split the world up into time zones.
Yeah. And then, someone decides this, right? It's obviously, you could probably look up whoever invented it. But how do you get the word out and it just starts working everywhere? And how does it work? How does it not mess up? How do you not I forgot that it's actually Thursday because I traveled here. And how do you keep it straight when you travel?
Could you imagine somebody who, because I know there are people out there who live in this time zone but drive to work in this time zone. So you leave your house at 5 a.m. but when you get to work it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, especially people who travel the world for work or regularly.
Fuck this
the
shit.
fact that you arrive one place and it's a different day, or you go back, you're literally time traveling.
Yeah.
How does that not fuck with your brain? Forget jet lag.
I'm sure it does at first, but your body gets used to anything. We're pretty resilient on our bodies on that kind of stuff. People who travel all the time. Yeah, when they first start traveling, jet lag is big. It's hard to do. But then after that, it's kind of driving in your car.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
It's just so wild. I know that time is an illusion, whatever. It's just a concept. But when they put numbers to it and they put measurements to it, it just makes, and I know there's that place we've talked about before. I can't remember where it's at. I want to say it's in like Denmark or something. There's like a small area where it's like dark for months and then daylight for months, and they just done away with the concept of time. Like they just do their own thing. I do not
remember having this conversation, but that's okay.
It was an old episode. I think I did some research on it. I remember talking about it. And then it came up again the other day because my husband and I were talking about it. I'm like, yeah, there's this place. And I went and looked it up, and they really, like, they'll mow their lawn at 2 a.m. They'll have birthday parties in the middle of the night because
they don't know
time doesn't exist for them. They don't care. They don't structure their days around time.
That would actually be kind of nice.
I know, right? I guess they just do it when things feel right. Like, right. Yeah.
Right.
So messed up, all of it. I believe it's my turn, I guess. And I'm going to talk... I don't want to talk about weather, but I'm going to talk about temperatures, okay? Here's the thing.
That is weather.
Temperatures, okay? How can it be outside if the temperature changes a couple degrees? We don't notice it. We don't feel it. Even the oven, if we're cooking at a couple degrees higher, we don't notice it.
I do, but that's a different story. Like, my kitchen gets so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like, I cooked dinner last night, and I could not eat because I was going to vomit. I was so hot.
Yeah, okay. So, like, say the oven itself, if you cook at 402 rather than 405, that's... But in your house, you feel that fucking 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Your house... But our body temp... If we go up 4 degrees, we're dead. Like, or we could, not necessarily 4 degrees. Say we go up 10 degrees, yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, okay,
but
I see what you're
outside,
saying.
You don't notice it. Cooking time, you don't notice it. But in your house or in your body, holy fucking shit.
Okay, I got a better one for you. How come 72 degrees with my AC on feels great, but 72 degrees with my heat on is fucking actual
gross.
Internal hell?
I wonder that all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Or how about 72 degrees outside? Say it's a nice 72 degree day. I've got a light jacket on. I'm feeling great.
Right.
But if I have to be inside at 72 degrees when it's chilly outside, I will freeze to death. Like,
and I'm the opposite. 72 in my house, I'm getting bitchy because I'm getting hot.
I'm saying when it's cold outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying it's weird.
But how being outside a temp can feel so different than inside. And then
not only that, you want to go a step further. Our normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees. That is only 20 degrees more.
Yeah.
So, another thing, if it's 98 degrees outside and I step outside, I feel like I'm going to die.
Yeah.
But my body is 98
it's
degrees.
Always like that.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand it, yeah.
And then the temperature outside, okay? Talk about the changes. What about the drastic changes? Okay, tell me how. And I know seasons changing. I know the weather changes, your clouds, your subtle change, whatever. The Earth's rotation, yes, I get that. But okay, tell me how, like, the Midwest, we're in the same area every day. We're not moving that fast from day to day. How it can be 60 one day and 80 the next. Now, I'm not it can be sunny and hot, and then it can be chilly and windy. Okay, I get the sun, I get the clouds, I get all that, but how that quickly? We're not talking a full rotation. We're not. Yeah. How can it change that much?
See, I can understand that when a big storm comes through. I get the storm pushes the air, but like even in it was weeks ago, like probably months ago. Honestly, we had a really weird week in our summer in the Midwest. It was fucking weird, and it wasn't just us. It was like all surrounding states, and it was like hot as fuck outside. Mm-hmm. No storm, no rain, nothing came rolling in. But at nighttime, it was like 59 degrees.
Yeah. So what does that?
But it's 115 in the day with a heat index.
Right.
Heat index is a whole nother fucking thing I don't understand. But at nighttime, it was 59 degrees.
Yeah.
Back in it was like the beginning of July.
Yeah.
59 degrees. I put a hoodie on to go sit because I sit on my porch a lot in the summer because it's nice. I sit out there. I'll draw on my iPad. I'll read a book, whatever. Yeah. That is insane. And then the next morning by like 7 or 8 a.m., even when my husband gets up at 5 to go to work, it is hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like, okay, it's August still. I don't know when this comes out. It's still August. My husband just had heart surgery a couple weeks ago. He's doing fine, by the way. But, so it was August then. Beginning of August. It was so chilly in the morning. August. It gets hot here. It was so chilly. I had a hoodie on. I wore a hoodie all day at the hospital. It was cold. I get out in the afternoon and it's so hot. I'm like, what happened? Yeah. Like, in hours, that temp changed so much.
I think a big part of all that is, too, like, you're in a cold hospital all day long. Your body has accumulated to the cold. Yeah. Now you step out in 110
But when I
degrees.
left that morning, the outside was chilly. And I'm like, how can it feels like fall. Like, it feels like a different season within hours. Yeah. And no, like.
I think that's just a Midwest thing. And I think only Midwest people can understand that. Because, like, people in California, Florida,
where
Rhode
it's
Island,
consistent.
They don't feel that.
And maybe it is just, like, we're in a pocket or or something where things just swirl around different here.
Our weather fucking sucks. Listen, if anybody's out there and they're considering moving to any state within the Midwest, just don't. Like, I'm serious. Don't. The weather is...
I'm going to say, like, there's some beautiful scenery. Like, you get, like, Missouri, Kentucky, like, all of these states have beautiful... It's worth visiting. But to live here, I'm going to tell you what, it will fuck your body up.
I would rather have extreme heat constantly or extreme cold constantly.
Something consistent.
Not like... And when our seasons change, let me tell you something real quick. When our seasons change, it's not like, okay, it's fall, so we're going to be chilly now. Right. No. We'll get like a week of cool, and then we'll get back to 110. Mm-hmm. And then we'll get 3 days of cool, and 7 days of 110. It's like this really fucking weird, rapid process. And we all get fucking sick. Yeah. Every single one of us are in the doctor's office, sinus infections, drooling, fucking snot coming out of everything. I've seen so many
things on the internet, like people who live in these areas, and then they move somewhere with consistent temps, their bodies just like heal. The autoimmune stuff goes away. The allergies go away. 100% because our bodies are not made for this constant change back and forth like this all the time. It's so crazy.
Weird. I hate it. Don't come here. Like
it's worth visiting. I'll tell you that. But to live here, I would
rather. I know your answer, but I would rather live in 100-degree weather for the rest of my life.
If you at least get like getting used to it and being consistent, and there's not the humidity, I'd probably be okay. But I want to be somewhere cold.
Yeah,
not ice cold.
Me and my kids were having this conversation the other day, and my youngest, my daughter, she was like, no, I want the heat, because she's a little outside girly. She loves to run, play, animals, you know. But my son, he's like, absolutely not. I want my winter coat on. I want my boots on. I want my jeans on. I want to be cold. I don't like this heat.
I love that.
They're complete polar
opposites. And I always say it's because I'm a winter baby. I was born in the, but that doesn't make sense because you were born in the, and then like your kids were born closer to each other, like within a couple months of each other. It does not make sense. Yeah, like, so it's not.
Okay, we'll get off the weather now, okay? Are we off the weather? Do you have any more weather ones?
I don't think so.
Okay, so, I don't understand the little fucking tappy thing with the phone that's kind of new. How I just take my phone and pa-ting, and something within my fucking cell phone, which I know I've set it up, I understand that, has now paid for my purchase.
Right. It's a little scary, really.
How is that? How? I need you to break that down for me in detail. So it just like, I could just ask ChatGPT. I'm sure they would tell me.
They'll explain it.
But it's like those words are too big and my brain cannot comprehend. How I can just take this and go...
Right, as easy as you take a picture.
Paid for my groceries or whatever the fuck I just bought at the gas station.
No sense. And it scares me a little, the fact that you can just do that and boom, your bank account is accessed. You can do it with your
watches now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's new or not, but I just got an update on my watch, which I have an Apple Watch. It's brand new last year. And like now, when I even get close to a tappy thing, my little thing pops up and says, pay with this ? So it's like, I don't know exactly if that's what it says, but it's like all I have to do is touch that and I can pay. Are you fucking
And to think just 20 years ago when I was working in a restaurant in high school, we weren't even taking debit cards yet. Like people still wrote checks, they paid in cash, like debit cards were new.
We just talked about that in the episode. I just edited that's coming.
To think that fast now, you just have to set your phone on something.
Yeah, like you don't even have to set it, you just touch it.
Just put it in front of it. Like it's not even it's I don't know.
Too much.
Okay, tell me this is different than that. But like,
why?
So why, when you hold your fingers out like long, you put your fingers out straight? Okay. They're all different lengths, right?
Okay.
But when you fold them towards your wrist, like bend your fingers in towards your wrist, they're all the same. How does that?
I have never done this.
How does that happen?
I feel weird.
I don't understand.
I feel like it's witchcraft.
Because like my knuckles are lined up. Well, not totally, I guess, but a little bit. I don't. It's got to be something with the knuckles and the joints.
It's because if you look at your palm, your bends are in different places to perfectly do that. It's probably like a grippy thing, an evolution. No,
I guess it does kind of curve.
Look. Do this to your hand. Put your palm up.
Okay.
You see where your knuckle joints are?
Yeah, they're in different
spots.
They're
all different.
That makes
sense. It just perfectly aligns up. Okay. Because of evolution.
That makes sense. So yeah, evolution is my question then.
Okay.
How do our bodies do the things that they do? Okay. We're not going to get too existential here.
GPS.
Yeah, okay. You don't even tell your phone where you're at. It just knows.
It just fucking knows. It knows where I am at all times. And I get that there are just satellites up in the fucking sky that can just ping down and tell us all this shit at all the times. But like, how?
So then the people who are like, oh, don't worry, nobody's watching you. Nobody knows where you're at.
Everybody knows. If you own a cell phone,
literally
get over yourself because they literally know where you are at all times. It doesn't matter if you have it turned off, unless you have a fucking phone that you have to crank to use.
Right?
You're not.
Yeah.
You're being monitored. I don't care. GPS in itself.
Yeah.
Like, another thing, how can I just say, hello, take me to Walmart in 17 towns away from me?
Right.
How can I do that? And it can give me the precise, perfect description, including where traffic is, where road construction is, where this is, and where that is. Yeah. And this fucking little device in my hand can get me there in the fastest time possible.
Yeah, and it immediately comes up. It's not like it has to think.
No, it's not a loading. Fucks my brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this, but
we're gonna try.
I saw something one time that talked about like how does the earth stay balanced how it is, whatever, with the weight constantly changing. Like buildings are added, cars are added, blah 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 blah. And some people are like, oh well, it's just because all the materials are already here, they're just being shifted around to make things. Okay, I get that. But that's where I start thinking,
this is
like,
too deep. This is too deep. Like, my brain's already...
Everything that we have has always existed. Like, we've always had the tool, like, we've always had the things to make things. I don't know.
So we've always had the iron to make the hammer. Yeah. We've always had the trees to make
the ingredients
boards.
To make the plastic or the whatever. So it's always, everything has always already been here. Like, it's not a question, it's a statement, I guess.
It fucks with your head. I get it, though.
Yeah,
I get it.
Like, nothing is truly new. It's just the ideas and the formations. So, like, well, that goes back to energy cannot be created nor destroyed, whatever.
You always go back to some fucking physiological, like, invention.
But it just blows my mind that, like, every single thing that is made that we can hold, that we can drive, that we can do, it's always been here just in broken pieces. Huh. Wow. Okay.
I know what I'm going to spiral
anyway.
About tonight. Okay, my next one. You're going all deep, and I'm just like, GPS. Okay, next one. QR codes.
Yeah.
QR codes. A fucking QR code.
You just scan
I can fucking create a QR code for anything.
And we literally have for our businesses.
Yep.
Like, we did a vendor fair one time. Boom. Ash made us like QR codes in like 2 seconds. We don't understand them. We can do them, but why?
And I can take a picture of this little bitty black blobbed code, and that can then take me to where I need to make my purchase or my... What?
Taking pictures in general is confusing enough, like digital pictures, because... Well, like, we go back to film, okay? I used to work in a photo department, and we developed film, and that made sense to me. I could see it. I was developing it. I get it. Digital pictures, they're just existing there in this little tiny thing. And then now the QR codes, you just hold your phone up to something, and it...
I can't. So, like, for my kids' school pictures now, I literally get a photo... It's like a little sample of my kids' thing with a QR code next to it, and it's a scan code to purchase.
I hate that. Oh I hate that. I hate everything. I just really don't like the way things are now.
We're done. So we're such negative Nancy. It's okay.
I think it's just the world's moving too fast and
I
I'm
feel
not
like,
ready.
I'm pretty sure everyone's like this now. I don't know anybody who's happy. I don't know anybody who's like a joyous human being that
just
like...
the simple times are no longer... There's nothing simple anymore. I know it's supposed to be easier. It's quicker. It's easier. It's more efficient. Yes. But it is not simple on our brains. It is not... No. That's too much, too fast, too soon.
No, okay.
So that goes into, like, you talk about QR codes, anything digital, Bitcoin, even just like online stocks and investments. I don't get stocks and investments, period. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I feel like I'm good with my finance. I've always been a good budgeter. I understand math. I understand logistics. I don't understand stocks and investments. I don't understand Bitcoin, digital currency. It makes no fucking sense to me.
I don't understand it, but I've also never had a need to want to understand it.
I have tried to research and learn because I'm like, ooh, that'd be cool to get into. No, I start and I am like, this is not for me. Something in my gut is like...
one of those things that like we're too old to interact with.
But lots of old people invest.
I know. But like us, like I feel like it's not for us.
Maybe a financial advisor could help, but then I'm like, I don't trust people, so whatever.
Okay, my next one is a touch screen.
Yeah. Sorry, I made scream. Yeah. Tell me how. It always knows.
Tell me why.
How it's your finger. It's not a stylus. It's not.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand.
I don't get it either. That's
your fingerprints. Just, like, how does your phone remember?
Because it's scary.
It doesn't make sense. It's not real.
No, nothing is.
Someone made it up and we all believed it, and now it's just mass psychosis.
Yes, literally. Completely. Like, one day, one of us is going to wake up and we're going to have this box in our hand, and it's not going to do anything because it's not real.
We'll believe that it does, so it will.
Yeah.
And that's creating our own reality.
No, but someone will wake up. Yeah. Someone will be like alerted, like awake.
Like, wait a second.
They'll be woke and they'll be like, what is this?
This simulation has officially ended.
Right. Glitched or something like that.
I don't know.
Okay, we can do another one. Autocorrect.
No.
The fuck can you correct the word the when I put TEH? But you take the word, what was it earlier? I put in Kevorkian and it changed it to Kevin. Like, what?
Mine is all, I always say they're Freudian slips because they usually are like super funny. It's like, maybe I was meant to put that. But it's the stupidest fucking shit. It doesn't make sense at all. Like,
and then I hate it whenever you get a new phone, which I only know iPhones, and like cuss words are automatically changed with your iPhone.
Yes.
Ducking. Yes. Or duck or anything.
And I get those.
But so if I learned a trick. Here's a little iPhone trick for you peoples out there. Okay, if you just literally type the word fuck like 20 times,
it'll eventually.
It's smart enough to know that you do. So now if I accidentally put duck, it changes it to fuck. Yeah. Like it's changed my way.
It's opposite now.
Yes.
And I know you can go into autocorrect and delete the things you don't want, but that doesn't work for me. No. I've deleted things from the database
and they still
or whatever.
Fucking come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But some of them just don't, like, I am not trying to make house into hippopotamus. It just doesn't make sense. But then I'm like, maybe I was.
Yeah. Who the fuck knows at this point?
Okay, tell me, we all clap. Like, we clap when we hear something, clapping, applause. Okay, why do humans we just fucking smack our hands together? And who decides I'm going to clap first?
So, like, why don't we stomp our feet or shake our head or, like, flap our wings?
Yeah, the whole action in itself is weird. But then, like, I thought about this the other night. I was sitting at my kids' school for open house, and they were all talking, and we were, like, cheering for the teachers. We're all clapping. And, like, we all just start simultaneously clapping, and I'm like, who decided to clap first?
I think there's always one person who does it in the background, and then, like, our brain subconsciously just knows when you clap, you hear a clap, you clap.
Maybe.
Like,
because someone has to do it first,
and obviously. I'm always the person sitting there like, I'm not fucking clapping for you.
I'll like, quietly, so they see that it looks like I am.
But I don't care. I just sit there and stare at them, like,
and
with a mean
sometimes I'll
face.
Get loud, like, especially if one of my kids is going up for a award. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'll clap. I know I'm the first person clapping.
Or something like that, absolutely.
But, like, just for, like, regular general clapping.
Because the teacher walked out onto the floor because they're starting a school year. Teachers deserve everything.
Yes.
But, like, why do we need a full applause? Like, why don't we let them all come out and be like, hell yeah, go teachers.
And I even get, like with each of the teachers, okay, probably the students who know them, like, they're going to clap first. That starts the applause. But, like, in general, who knows when to clap first? Do we think about it? Why do we smack our hands together? I don't.
Because we're part dolphin.
And smiling.
Dolphins don't smack their hands.
They do something like, that's seals I'm thinking of. Or sea otter.
Okay, okay.
But we smile, okay? Smile. I know it's like a natural response, like to laugh.
See, like I go against all natural responses. Like I'm just like, why do you smile at me?
But like to laugh in general, sometimes it's just like an automatic response. Okay. Yeah. But smiling like as a friendly gesture, like
but I don't.
We literally just open our mouth and bare our teeth to show someone that we're friendly.
Like if a dog did that, they would be
exactly
put down.
Out in the wild. That's aggression. Yeah. That's like if a dog or a wolf or any animal out in the wild bares its teeth and grins at you. They're being territorial, or they're like.
So now every time somebody smiles at me, I'll be like, "Whoa!"
Like bitch. Really, we should not be doing that to show someone we're friendly.
What do we do? Just thumbs up. Just
that sounds good to me.
I like that too.
I like the thumbs up.
Okay, so bird migration.
Yeah.
How the fuck do they just know one day to travel?
Maybe.
Like, no, seriously, how do they know where to go? These birds go to the same exact area, back and forth. A bird that just hatched today will know that it's going to Florida in 3 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how
I get following the flock, but like, how do they learn that, okay, this is the area I need to go and this is the day I need to leave? Exactly. I get temperature changes. They start seeing, their internal
it's too
clock.
Much. It's too many animals. It's too much. It's too much for my brain to understand, and I don't fucking like it.
Just like animals hibernating. Like, how can an animal hibernate for so long and stay alive, but we can't go a few days without eating and drinking?
That's not what hibernation is. That's just what they taught you. They don't actually sleep for months on time.
Well, there are animals that can sleep for long periods of time. What was it? Not a snail. There was something like that.
Oh my God, that's not an animal. That's a bug.
That actually can... A bug is an animal.
Wait, a bug is not an animal.
What? Everything is... They're all animals.
A bug is an insect.
An insect is an animal.
No, it's not.
What?
I don't think an insect... Hold on. Okay, I'm the dumb one. An insect is an animal. Did not know that.
Not a mammal, but an animal.
No, an animal.
Because even humans are animals.
Well, I knew humans were animals, but
then I started thinking like, shit, maybe not.
I second guessed you. I'm so sorry. That was my bad.
Maybe they're aliens. I don't know.
Animal. Whales sleep vertically. Did you know this?
That's weird.
Okay, so when a whale falls asleep, it does this. Look, it bobs. Why? How? What? Where? When? And how? Because why?
Oh, I'm thinking of dolphins.
Because they're fucking aliens.
Dolphins are evil.
Because whales aren't real. Because okay, you can't say its size. What about sharks? They don't sleep like that,
right?
Sharks have to be moving to sleep, and I understand whales don't. But it's like, why would they? And I don't think it's all the whales. It's just a vast majority of them. They sleep up and down like vertically and bob.
I mean, I'm sure it's some kind of thing to
Maybe
be
it's
on
a
guard
defense
or
mechanism? I don't fucking know.
But weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, tell me, this isn't like a brain teaser or anything. This is more like, I don't get it. Like, personally, I don't get it. Women, I know your acrylic nails are beautiful. Like, I will comment on, those are so pretty. I love your nails. Like, I have never in my life gone to get my nails done.
Are you serious?
Never. It grosses me the fuck out. Okay? Like, I paint my nails. Yes, I'll paint them. Sometimes I'll even grow them out. But the thought of a long acrylic nails being like put on with adhesive, and then the thought of not being able to see what's underneath them, and I don't know, wiping your ass or cleaning up dog poop or anything.
That right there is why I don't get my nails. I used to get my nails done all the time many moons ago, like before my third child.
Yeah.
All the time, like literally every few weeks.
And they're super cool. I love to look at them.
But I literally cannot do anything with my nails now other than keep them super short because of my farm. Yeah. Like, I wear gloves when needed, but
that's what I was thinking.
It's inevitable.
My brain went straight to your farm, and I was like, if someone with long, like, fake nails...
No, if my nails get any longer than that... I just cut these yesterday because they were too long.
At least with your natural ones, you can see and clean them really well.
I have an actual brush, a nail brush.
How does anyone do art, wash dishes, wipe their baby's bottom?
You just do it. You just
learn. With acrylic nails on.
They just learn how to do it. I'm sure there's guides to teach you if you really want to know.
I don't know that I could wipe my butt.
I bet you could.
Oh my god.
It's a teachable thing.
It'd be so much.
I mean, now
I gotta really get in and make sure it's clean. I don't know about like the 2 to 3 inch long ones that some people have. Like, I know my oldest, sometimes she gets them, but they're not super duper long. And I know a lot of people do, nails are part of their professional look, or it makes them feel better. I'm not judging getting them done by any means, but personally, I don't know how you physically can do things with it. I guess I never know till I try, but...
So I'm sticking with my animal theme right now. So why do some animals that live in the deepest, darkest part of the sea, that do not see the light of day, how do they grow so big? Giant squids. Yeah. How? Why? It's never seen daylight.
I don't think they're of this earth.
How and why did that thing grow so big? What is it eating?
Right?
What is it doing down there? There's more than squids. There's so many animals down there.
I really think things like that are going through portals.
You and your portals, I swear.
They've got to be going somewhere else.
There's only like minimal videos of giant squids.
Yeah, they're very rare.
We have them, but they're very rare. Even like if you want to talk about like sharks, a lot of the biggest sharks live deep down,
and the big whales and things like that.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, how do they grow so big and never come up? Or I guess we don't know if they come up.
Yeah,
that's a big ocean.
And I mean, I know they've got their whole ecosystems down there that we'll never be able to explore or understand. But just how everything was created so differently.
Yeah.
It's just wild. Mm-hmm. It's wild. Okay. Talking about wild. We can never actually see ourselves. Like,
me and my husband were just talking about this the other day.
It really kind of freaks me out. Like, we can see pictures, we can see videos, we can look in the mirror even.
But we never see what we truly look like.
Yeah. Like, we can see the tip of our nose, kind of. If you close one eye.
Okay, it's just your face. Because I can, like, look at my hands and arms. But your face.
But anything below your chin, sure. But, like, you'll never really know what you look like.
Yeah. So the other day, I was, like, brushing my teeth. And my husband was standing behind me talking to me. And I was looking at him through the mirror because he was right behind me. So that's how I was looking at him. And his mouth was crooked. It was like the words were coming out of the other side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, he's just talking. And I'm just staring at him and then the mirror. Him and then the mirror. Him and then the mirror. And I'm like, you talk out of the left side of your mouth. Or whatever side it is. I don't remember. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I never realized that until I was looking at you in the mirror and you looked cattywampus.
Wow. And then you realize how different we look in the mirror.
And then I said, you realize you've never seen what you look like? Like, ever. Like, actually. Like, we just talked about this like 3 or 4 nights ago. It's kind of crazy.
It is so weird. It is really freaking weird.
Yeah.
Mirrors in general, I don't understand them. No, I just don't. How come we're up and down and we're not sideways, or we're not... I don't know. They just... How do they even...
How do they work? Okay, I'm sticking with animals a bit longer. Okay, shark navigation. How the fuck can that shark know exactly where to go across the entire vast ocean every single... Just like bird migration.
Yeah.
Especially with sharks. There's no weather change in the ocean. Yeah, I guess the currents are different. The temperature can be up, that kind of stuff. But every year it's different. Yeah. It's not a pattern.
And I know they have some kind of like internal navigational...
Where does that...
I don't know, magnetic...
How?
Attraction to something?
You can now track sharks, and you can see that this shark, Bono, has went to Florida for the past 7 years on this exact date. Why is he not there today? Oh, he's there now. You can do that kind of stuff now. There's literally apps to track sharks and stuff. So, like, how does it know where to go, and why to go? Like, how, it's a creature. How does it know that?
And it's just, like, ingrained in its dinner. It knows, like, how we know we need to go to sleep in its dinner. Like, we know we need to go to sleep. We know we need to eat. It knows where to go.
They need to travel to Florida or Australia or South Africa.
They gotta have some kind of, like, internal compass or something.
Yeah. And listen, I am a Shark Week girly. I've watched it every single year. So, like, I know, it's not like I'm an expert, but I know the logistics. And they try to explain it to you. It's like they're internal. But
it still doesn't compute.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I can look all these things up and read about them.
That's the whole point.
It doesn't compute.
It doesn't, no, not at all.
So dreams, sleep in general, like... We just lie there unconscious every night. Our brains make up these stories, these mini movies, these whatever TV shows that are just randomly thrown together of things from our day, our fears, people from 12 years ago. It all just like plays in our head. And then we wake up and we get back. I just don't get how.
This is actually something that nobody understands, like scientists or anything like that.
Yeah, there's like nothing on dreams. Like literally, it's all just like assumption that nobody really knows.
We don't know why we need to
sleep. And how we still can't like fully record one and replay it. Like
legit. It's 2025. I should be able to hit a play button on my memories and dreams.
I know. We maybe have talked about this before, but I just don't understand how. And that in between phase. Where you're like half asleep, half awake, and you think you slept, or you don't think you slept, but you actually did. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like you're awake, but you're actually sleeping.
Yeah.
Like you don't feel like you ever fully fell asleep.
Yeah, those sleeps suck.
But I have dreams during those, but I'm also aware of the real world. I feel like
those dreams are more vivid than whenever I'm deep asleep because it's like I'm
and
part
they seem
of
so
it.
Real because I'm also still connected to my awake world, and it's so fucking creepy.
Yeah, but anyway. Agree. Okay, animals that can talk.
Yeah.
Like a parrot?
Yeah.
You're telling me this fucking bird can tell me hello and to fuck off at the same time? Like, what?
Yeah.
No, I've seen dogs talk. Yeah. Like mama and hello. Mama. Seriously.
Huskies especially.
I don't understand.
Yeah, birds that can actually not just like mimic,
retain words.
Yeah, like crows even have they can say several words and noises and
like it's a bird. I own several birds. Yeah, they're chickens and ducks, but they're and geese. But
and I'm sure the birds are sitting there thinking like, what makes you guys so much better than us? We can't talk and we can't.
They talk loud with their quacks, but they can't, like...
Yeah.
You know how fucking cool it'd be if my duck walked up and be like, what's up, bitch? I would lose it. It would be so fucking cool.
I swear some of your animals do know what they're saying, though. Like, especially the goats, like, Mom!
Yeah, they scream Mom. It's so fucking cute. Okay, so another one. Like, how the fuck are we capable of having a feeling that somebody's watching us? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're in the store or you're something and you have that feeling, that hair on the back of your neck stands up and you turn around and there's a man staring at you or a woman staring at you. Just trying to, it could be a simple, innocent thing like, who is this girl? I think I know her. How do we know? How do our spidey senses tell us that there's somebody looking at us? And we're almost always right. Yeah. Like, we are almost always fucking right.
And I know that's intuition, but then explain intuition to me.
Okay. And I get that, but just to know, what is intuition then?
Yeah.
Like, how does my body
just have this gut feeling to
and be like, you need to turn around because somebody's looking at you or about to, whatever.
Yeah. Like, because our eyes can't move around. We can't see out the back of our head. Owls. So we're literally just sensing energy. And again, sensing energy in itself is just wild. But
Agree.
But yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
How can 1 minute be so long,
No.
but so short?
Yes.
Okay, bitch, like whenever I go and put my corn dog in the microwave for my kids' lunch yesterday, I pushed the one button for 1 minute. I felt like I stood there for at least
fucking
16
tapping your foot like, come
minutes.
on.
But yesterday was my kids' first day of school, and the entire 8 hours they were gone, it
Flew
felt like
by.
15 minutes.
Yes.
Like, how is that okay? I know I've talked about this, I think, a little bit, so I don't want to go deep, but like, how can 1 minute, one fucking 60-second minute be the longest, shortest time in the world?
And I know this, it depends on what you're doing, depends on the surroundings, but seriously though,
oh my God, I can't.
The same amount of time.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
None of it. None of it makes sense.
I agree.
Life just doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense. Okay, so daylight savings, going back to time and shit. Why? Why do we? I know a lot of places actually don't do it anymore.
And I know they used to for farming and stuff initially, originally,
get that.
but
like,
now
that it was like created in like the fucking 12th century or something. I don't even know how long ago. It was not the 12th century. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, let's change some shit. Like, I still want it to. There is no fucking reason on this planet it should be dark at 4:30.
It is.
Period.
It really doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't make sense. Why the fuck? That's dangerous if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But then I know the sun comes up earlier and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But still, like, why? Like, literally, where we live at 4:30 p.m. in the winter is when it starts to get dark. Is when the sun starts to go down. It is probably dusk at, like, 4:45, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Your kids are like barely home from school, and you're like, oh, it's dark. But then in the summer, it's like, holy crap, it's 9 o'clock.
It's 9:30, and it's still fucking daylight. Well, maybe not 9:30. About 9.
It doesn't. Yeah. I don't. And we all have the same.
And another thing,
every part of the world sees the same sun
differently. Oh, I'm bleeding.
Yeah, how parts of the world can be dark for weeks or months at a time.
But here's my other question: how come we only jump forward or go back 1 hour?
Yeah.
But in the winter at 4 o'clock, it is dark.
Yeah.
And in the summer, it's not until 9 o'clock. That is a 5-hour difference.
Yeah, like how, well, it comes like solstice and all that. Like your
I don't care. I
summer
don't fucking
solstice
understand
is the longest day. I still don't, I love that stuff and I still don't understand it.
Like,
I understand how the longest day, yes, you literally have the longest amount of daylight, but, and yes, I can go read about it, but it still does.
That's the whole point. It doesn't register in our beautiful brains at all whatsoever.
And then how do you not just lose yourself in these thoughts? I know I do.
Yourself in the music. Okay,
when I'm busy during the day, I don't think about this stuff, but at night, 3 a.m., this is the shit that keeps me awake.
Right? Okay.
How tall was Jesus? Google. I saw that one time. It's like me at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm like.
I like it whenever I go to look up something very specific and I end up looking up what's the tallest giraffe or something fucking completely unrelated.
I love to compare my Google history. My mom and I will do that sometimes, and she's like, "What? Why did you?"
Listen, if I ever die, your goal in life is to get a hold of my phone and delete all history off of it because it is embarrassing the shit I look up.
Me too.
Embarrassing, dude. Okay, I got one more.
No, I want to see it. Go ahead.
Graveyards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I understand we have a lot of graveyards. I understand there's a lot of people buried in a lot of graveyards. But, for our local, main cemetery that we have in this town, there are more dead people than there are people in that graveyard. Yeah. And I understand cremation.
And I know
that.
I've heard before that, and I've read about this too, that they do dig up old, whatever, they replace old bodies, get removed and new ones come in, whatever. But never see people doing that. I never see them digging those up.
I've actually asked the person that owns that cemetery because they're a friend, and they don't do that. They've never done that before.
They don't do that here?
They don't do that.
I know some places do. They're
here's my question. Say in our little small town, say 300 people died last year, because that's probably about average. The fuck are those 300 people? Right. I mean, you can seriously take out even however many they got, and I know cremation's a big thing right now. Okay, think 10 years ago when it wasn't a big thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing because we can't afford to bury people because everything's so fucking expensive. But take 50 of those people out for cremation, other towns, something like that. Where the fuck did you put 250 people in that teeny tiny little cemetery? Because it's not that big.
Well, I do know, this is just, okay, I think I've probably known a dozen people that had passed away, at least this last, I bet half of them were cremated and several of them were out of town. So I can only think of maybe one or two that was actually buried in this area. Or actually buried at all, and now people aren't doing. They're cremating because it's cheap.
I understand that, but think 10, 20, 30 years ago, even at one point, will our Earth not be all graves?
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Because think of the billion people alive. What happens to the okay?
And you don't see new graveyards popping up.
No, it's ever.
Yeah.
How many people have been like, oh, they're opening a new cemetery?
Yeah.
No, we have one.
Dying to get in there.
Shut up.
But yeah, you don't see new ones open. You don't see people moving things around or digging up old things or like making room. Like, I don't understand.
I don't either. Like,
and
I don't know.
We don't understand.
Like,
I don't
like how. And at one point, literally, if the 6 billion people alive or whatever it is, I don't even fucking know.
It's like 8 now.
Okay. At one point, they're going to have to be buried.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, cremation's a thing. So are we just all going to be cremated because we don't have enough space in the earth? Like, it's just such a fucking... Like, I know there's teeny tiny little cemeteries in the middle of nowhere. I get there's bigger ones in bigger cities. Like, ours is not huge. It's literally not big. But it's like, I know of several people that have died and went in that cemetery. It's like, the fuck you still got room?
Yeah, where'd you put them? How'd you get them in there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I have one more cemetery thing. Have you ever been inside of a mausoleum?
I'm thinking I have, but it's been years ago.
Why the fuck don't they stink?
Yeah.
Like, I understand you can embalm until your embalming little hands turn blue. Yeah. But, like, at some point...
But still, it's an enclosed space with, like, moisture. You would think just from the elements.
How do they not have... I mean, yeah, I guess they have, like... It's more, if you've never been in one, like, it's like a mildew smell. Not like a rotting body smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they not just smell terrible?
Maybe they do something extra
they have to. Like, they literally have to.
To the body itself and the coffin or the, oh my God, what's the other, casket, whatever. Yeah. Because you would think that the smell would eventually leave. Because, like, you go in a cave and there's a dead animal, even if, well, I guess eventually the smell goes away. Maybe
okay, but they don't smell at all.
Yeah.
As far as I know, there is no smell in mausoleums. Huh. Period.
Maybe it's something with the material. I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah,
like
maybe she's born with it.
Maybe.
We should do Maybelline ads as much as we say.
We probably should. Okay, so we don't understand any of this. And like she said, we could totally look all of this up and probably find out the exact, nope.
But it's not going to help. It's really not.
It does not comprehend in my brain. I don't know if anybody listens to any of these episodes. The last one we did, we talked about the directions with me, and I'm directionally challenged. Yeah. That is still a thing.
I guess a lot of people are.
It is so fucking bad.
Really?
Like the other day we were driving, and he's like, my husband explained, we were, oh my God. He's like, no, this is south. And I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, no, this is like east. He's like, no, we're going south. He's like, look at my little compass, like on his truck. And I'm like, so wait, so that faces what would that face as our house? And he's like, that would be like the front porch or whatever. I'm like, no, the fuck it wouldn't. I cannot, I get angry. Yeah. Because my brain 100% cannot comprehend that. It is still a thing. So
you wouldn't do well with the sharks, would you?
Absolutely not. Now, maybe that's why I don't understand the sharks and the birds, because I
think a lot of people have that problem. I got lucky that I do pretty good with them, but I know a lot of people that say they can't.
I'm directionally challenged.
And that's okay, because you're very good at other things.
I'm literally going to add that to my list of stuff. Yes. Okay, if you need to get a hold of us for any reason, you can do so at
onlyifyoucankeepup@gmail.com.
I love that you did it by yourself.
Yay, I'm a big girl.
Okay, bye.
Bye.